Hello family. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the TLP Gardening Channel. This is April, and if you don't know, this is the Little People's Gardening Channel, where your space is not too little, your time is not too little, and your budget's not too little to do a big thing like gardening. I am out here today, and I thought, let me just give y'all, I haven't given y'all an update in a long time. You know, spring has sprung, even though it's not official yet, March 1st. We feel like we're in full swing spring. And I'm just going to start for you all who haven't known I live in a apartment, townhome community. And I just have this patio here. And I'm going to start over here. I just have some onions that actually, I hope I can revive. It's like all molded and stuff like that. But I think I can take off that dead stuff and see what's underneath there. Maybe I could cover the bottoms up right here. And maybe can get a bulb after I separate them. But we'll see. Here's my lavender. Got some little new babies down there. This is purple sprouting broccoli that I cut down in hopes that, and I think I see that it might be in hopes that it'll just come back on its own without me having to start from seed again. So we'll see what that does. Here's my garlic. Looks like it's doing really well. I tore off like a yellow leaf, and I said, oh my goodness, I need to stop tearing that off and wasting that. It smells so good. It has such a strong garlic smell. I was like, if you don't eat that, April. Down here I have my chocolate mint, which honestly I thought was pretty root bound. It was kind of going around in the circles, but what I did was I just these things are full of gnats. I'm sorry, it's throwing me off because I have a bag of soil that obviously had gnat eggs in them really bad, and I do not sanitize my soil. Normally the brand that I buy, I get in a way where I'm just gonna start buying what I know, because certain ones that I buy, I've never had a problem with gnats, but this had a gnat infestation. But I had to cover up this chocolate mint because the roots were exposed, and I just covered it up, watered it, and we got a little bit of rain, and you see they're beautiful. They're coming back and restarting. They had died back. This is where I had my banana peppers, and I just kind of fertilized it and covered during the winter with some leaves. Sorry, getting out of focus. Here's where it was what I cut down. I had two in here. Here's the second one. I'll see what happens. See what happens. This is Gross and Lovely. This is composting. I really do compost in place, but I just was throwing stuff in this bucket, and I tried to throw a little dirt over it to cut down the smell. Here's my yarrow. Let's go over here. Here's some kale that had been struggling all winter, and finally it feels like growing. So there's that, a little bit of that. I don't know what's wrong with this bed. I had put lettuce seeds in there. That's a weed. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. We'll figure it out. That's some mint down there that I really honestly think I needed to repot a long time ago. They've been struggling. Spearmint and sweet mint. Over here, I planted, what do you call it, y'all? Chamomile in here. And just if you didn't know, everything doesn't become a success that you plant. And I don't know what happened. I don't know what went down. I don't know if I watered them too much. I don't know if it was too cold. I literally have just been trying to take care of that soil, and hopefully maybe in the spring it just might spring up. But no activity has happened in that. But that's what was in there. Here we have my cabbage that I've had in here for quite some time, and it's been through a lot of frost and a lot of heavy frost and stuff, and it's still hanging on. So I'm just trying to see what it'll accomplish. And there's my green onions that I always do really good. Oh, look, I got a bulb on there. Oh, Jesus. Let me cut that off. I don't need no seeds just going everywhere. I don't want this bed full of green onions. I need to put them everywhere, somewhere else. But look at here, guys. I thought I had replanted some kale or something. What does that look like to y'all? That looks like dandelions. And if it is, I'm going to be very excited. I'm gonna take it and I'll plant them in a separate pot. Yes, dandelions is a weed, they say. But I'm gonna tell you, it's very healthy. And I want to make some dandelion tea. I saw a recipe for some dandelion jam. And so hopefully I can do that this spring. This was a bell pepper plant. Again, over winter. I'm gonna see what happens. Here are my turnips. They look pretty good. This is Peaches. Hello, Peaches. Got a lot of buds on her. Just waiting for spring to spring. And let her do what she does. I hope she's in good condition. I really didn't do much to her over the winter. We're gonna see what happens. Here's my owl. Hello. This is where I planted my leek seeds. I didn't expect to see anything really, but my leek seeds are in there, trust me. That is lemon balm that I planted from seed. Yeah, it hasn't done much, but you know, I'm thankful for what I got. That used to be marigolds, and they died. Come around here, got some carrots. You know, I don't know if I need to maybe fertilize these more. I'm gonna do some work in here. I got an appointment this morning, so I didn't get out here early enough to do what I wanted to do, but before the day is done, I will come out here and do some fertilizing, because this just hasn't took off the way I thought it would, but it's growing. I'll be thankful for what I got. And here are my collards that are probably really overcrowded, but anyway, look at that one. That one is growing pretty good. I moved one over here. He's struggling a little bit, but we'll see what they do. This is salvia. I think, you see how this looks mounded up above everything else? Kind of see that? I think this pot's just not deep enough. It looked cute when I bought it. It was one of those little, you know, the wine barrel look. Yeah. This, I did put Swiss chard seeds in here over the winter. Nothing happened. Don't know. And I'm going to attempt to take this. This won't look nothing like what it's looking now. I'm going to buy some strawberry plants. I already started. I have put some seeds in here. And you see, it's starting to have a flower. But I'm going to buy some that are already kind of going. Because time is of the essence. And I think I'm going to buy some more. Stack them up more. And I'm going to put strawberries in that. This was a jalapeno. This is an additional, banana pepper. I don't need as many banana peppers as I had last year. I just realized I had too many. I don't need it. These are empty pots that are going to be used here shortly for something. I had parsley in here, the flat leaf kind. I see a little something. More green onions. Like I said, I don't need any more green onions. Here's some. I'm embarrassed by my sage. I did not take care of her, but I see her coming back. I need to start getting little leaves off. Here's my spinach. I have been eating the spinach. And here are, oh, I'm excited. These are my radishes now. My first planted radishes, I kind of overcrowded them. As you can see, it looks kind of messy. And I think I even got some new ones kind of come up, but they were like popping out. I don't know if a bird or if a rabbit or something was coming to get them, because they looked like they were above the soil. So all I did was just push them back down, cover them up, and I've seen like nice leaf growth that I didn't have before. So I mean, these are the cherry bell radishes, so they're not going to get huge, but I just want a little more something on them, and I'm going to harvest this soon. And this is strawberries that are starting to come back. I need to pull weeds out and things like that, and I think that is it. We're about to get going. I got some Brussels sprouts in the house that really need to be out here. I think I have an excess. Oh, you see something eating my kale. Look at that. So I've been going to work. I might leave that there, let them eat that, and put one of the Brussels sprouts in this empty space. This is a turnip that I just didn't have room for in there. And that's another collard that I wanted to move away from what I overcrowded. As y'all see, y'all, I have a problem thinning out. I have a problem like taking out something that's overgrown and tossing it. But I could just put it in my compost and then it'll be used and not wasted. But anyhow, guys, that's it. I just wanted to give you a little tour. I'm excited because they put a new unit in my apartment, which gave me some more garden space. Where I got that thing turned upside down, that space was not there for me before, but now that I got an updated unit, I've got more garden space. So I got to figure out and configure how I'm going to do. But again, I just want to encourage everyone, particularly my apartment folk. I ain't got no house, I ain't got no room. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Your space is not too little to do a big thing like gardening. And right now, y'all, this is not a cute hobby. This is a necessity. All right. Thank you so much for spending time with me in the garden. And I will see you again in the garden. Be blessed.